New theme song.
Oh. 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 Oh.
Stop. Oh
Bless
my
Lily.
God, stop.
Polka music.
Stop.
Oh. You can stop now. She's, like,
It's the new theme song.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
No.
No.
Please don't.
No.
Yeah, I gotta fix the levels.
Mother.
God, I don't understand what the issue is. Like, listen, we talked about this the other week. We needed to come up with a new theme song. We wanted a new theme song for the show. We've got a brand new title. No longer are we rule number 4. We are officially just don't be an asshole. So that way all the kids know what it's about. But it's farce because they're see, Gwilda gets it. He understands. I don't understand.
No, I don't think he does. I don't think he does.
No, he does.
bad.
Listen.
Just don't.
It's the new theme song, 2021.
No, it is not the new theme song.
Fella, we listen. I know you're excited about being in charge of production.
I mean,
You got new shiny toys. We understand.
However,
No, please stop. Please.
hi, Mom.
She's so proud.
Okay, fine. Listen, we'll figure it out.
Okay,
But-
no toot polkas.
But welcome officially to Don't Be an Asshole. As we said, no longer is it rule number 4. We are now just don't be an asshole because, let's face it, nobody really knows what rule number 4 is, but we're here to teach you.
If you watch the other show, they would know, but they don't.
Well, you know.
Nobody
They watch
knows.
this
We're
show
bu- listen,
instead.
it's all about building a brand. We're going to get the licensing. We're going to get the trademarks, copyright it all. Boom. We're getting it taken care of.
Not to that song.
No.
Well,
that
I
one's
actually
already
got
a copyright.
I've actually got to give credit for that song.
Well done. Rule number 2 is Texas Roadhouse is a fine
Texas
establishment.
Roadhouse is a fine establishment. Rule number 2.
I mean,
Run
he's
down
making a
the
poop
rules?
joke.
Fenton, I
I
needed
just
to
got
be
that.
learned. What? Wait, Anywho,
Jesus.
as we go around the room, I'm Kevin Graham.
I'm Christy.
I'm Blake McKay.
And I'm Jason X.
And this is the show where we go out, we find assholes, we talk about them, we discuss them for your viewing pleasure. And Christy, would you like to give the rules of the show?
I would. In this new...
So good.
You know,
So
you
proud.
pass it over
So
and then
proud.
you take it back.
I
And-
love
I mean,
this.
isn't that the middle-aged white male way?
Are you calling Kevin middle-aged?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm 31.
Not young.
My God. My God. Anyway,
Yeah. They just can't not say anything.
this
I haven't said anything.
is our new format.
New format,
It
new
did it.
name. We're
The
gonna get a
same-
New
theme
theme
song,
song.
not
Show.
that
No.
theme song.
No.
A different one.
New theme song.
I can't.
Chrissy, take the button away. Take the button away.
I'm never deleting that. Go ahead. I'm so sorry. You're the host. I need to stop.
We went through this entire
Right
thing.
before this show started,
Jesus.
we went top to bottom through the entire format of what we were going to do. I told them nothing I had planned.
It's great.
It's the best song.
Do you want me?
I would love
To tell the
nothing
rules.
more than for you to explain those rules.
All right. I have hand selected 4 stories. Four stories for you tonight with a theme.
Mm.
And that theme is rule number 1.
Oh.
And what
From-
might
from-
rule number 1 be?
From that other show on Wednesdays that go live every week?
Where we got the name for this show previously?
Okay,
Listen.
Christy, hit him with rule number 1.
Rule number 1 is no family fucking.
No family fucking.
Not on this show.
Not on this show. Not on the other show.
Wednesdays. Never.
Never. Not here,
None of
not
the
there,
days.
nowhere. We
Well,
don't
not
do that
anywhere.
here. Shame on you, CW and HBO.
What
Yeah.
I am going to do is I'm
Game
going
of
to read the title of these stories. And you are going to make a snap judgment on whether you think the poster is an asshole or not.
Okay.
Just like normal. But then I'm going to read the story. And not only are we going to determine who the asshole is, but we are also going to figure out whether or not this story breaks rule number 1.
Ooh.
We got a lot of work cut out for us.
we
are-
got multiple
we are-
judgments to throw down.
Judge, jury, and executioners. here
Well, no,
tonight.
we don't do that last part.
Well, they might deserve it.
This-
We
no.
should. No.
You know,
No.
No.
I
we
mean,
execute
that's
them with
not-
our word.
No,
we
no,
can
no, no.
judge. We
No,
can
no,
no,
verbally
I mean-
Yeah.
judge.
We cancel? Cancel?
Yeah,
cancel
we can
them?
cancel.
Is that what the
Cancel.
kids
We
do?
Yeah.
can cancel people
Yeah,
on this
we
show,
can do
sure.
that. Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Okay.
You need to come up with a graphic that's just somebody
Judge,
stamping
jury, and canceler.
Cancel.
that you can
Boom.
just hit not the fart button but the other one,
The one next to it.
and then it just goes
Cancel.
I
cancel.
do need an
Cancel.
official
Kind of
button.
like when Axe did the thing where he just made explosions all the time over
Oh,
top of your
yeah.
guys' heads.
Oh, we went through
I
a
forgot
phase.
about
Oh, we did
that.
have a phase. I'm going to bring it back. Listen, 2021, I'm bringing it back. We're going to have explosions. We're going to have
No,
I just
no.
had so
All right.
many.
All right.
ideas.
Okay. I know
She's-
we're all
she's
very
cutting you
excited,
off.
but I would like to reel it back real quick because
That's a good idea.
we have a special mention for tonight. So I'm going to pass it off
Yes.
to Axe real quick before we get started.
Yeah, so tonight's episode goes out to longtime friend, a constant viewer of the show. Shout out to Patrick Fenton.
Hopefully we can put a little
Put a
smile
little
back
smile
on your face.
I know you've been going through some hard times. We love you, buddy. So we're gonna have a good show here.
You know what always
You
puts
too.
a smile on my face? Oh.
I am so glad that you messed that up.
All right. So, Christy.
I'm firing myself.
Let's get to the first story. Would I be the asshole for sending my brother flowers on Valentine's Day?
We.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Trying to
don't-
fuck up his marriage.
Wait.
Oh,
Oh.
shit!
Oh. Wait.
She's
Okay.
doing it anonymously.
Who? What do we? Wait. Who?
Oh.
Wait. Is this a she? Is this?
It does
I'm
not say in
assuming.
the title, so I'm not giving you that information.
Oh.
These are all my assumptions.
Right.
These are your prejudices.
I can't ask questions, but I can assume.
You can make any assumption. That's the great thing about this show is you can
Mhm.
assume whatever you want because we're all already assholes.
Exactly.
That's fair.
And
Very
what
fair.
better to judge assholes than assholes ourselves?
Why does gender matter? Very fair.
I don't think it does, and I'm gonna say no.
No.
So I'm gonna say
I'm gonna
Okay,
they, them
piss,
is not the
piss
asshole.
off his husband then. Whatever.
I'm gonna say no. Kevin.
No, not the asshole.
Okay, so 2 no's and a yes.
Yes.
All
Yeah.
right.
Christy.
I like it.
What's
Take it away.
I like it already.
Yeah.
My brother Steve is 10 years younger than me. One of our favorite memories of him is from Valentine's Day when he was 4. He saw our dad giving our mom flowers and wanted to know why. We explained to him that it's just to show someone how much you love them, but he didn't realize that we meant in a romantic way. And he cried for hours because he hadn't gotten any flowers from any of his friends at school or his family, and that meant
Aw.
that nobody loved him. It made us all laugh, and the next day, my other brother Dan and I picked up a small bouquet of flowers
Fucking
for him
Dan.
from the store to cheer him up. Every year since then, we've always bought each other flowers for Valentine's in an homage to a lovely, funny memory from when we were children.
That's cute.
Okay. kind of fucked up, though.
He was 4. Come on.
Well, I mean,
4-year-olds
listen.
get upset about things.
Yeah, I
They
know.
sure
That's what's
do.
fucked up.
I think it's fucked up that they couldn't just like give them. I've had Valentine's
Also-
Day stuff from my mom. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't have to mean romantic love.
Yeah, just because you give somebody flowers doesn't mean you want to bang them.
Yeah,
I
Kevin.
was gonna say I've
are you
given
sending your
lots
brother
of
flowers?
friends.
No. Weird. I don't know. I wouldn't do that.
So,
Okay.
we
Anyways.
often compete to see who can buy the best bouquet or find the nicest flowers.
Okay, this
Okay.
is more. This is correct.
Okay.
Yes.
A few days ago, Steve's wife sent me a message and asked if it would be possible for me to not send him any flowers for Valentine's this year.
Wow.
I asked why, and she said she thought it was a weird thing for siblings to do, and it made her feel very uncomfortable.
Ooh.
I explained
I was right.
that-
It involved a wife.
I explained that it was an old tradition, which she already knew. And she said that she would feel comfortable accepting flowers from Dan
Fucking
because
Dan.
she can see how that would be a joke. But for me, it would just be
It's not a
Gross.
joke. It's a sweet gesture. It was a joke in the beginning. That's what makes it a sweet gesture at this point
Yeah.
about family love.
I told
is
her
it-
that she was being unreasonable and that it made me feel very uncomfortable knowing that she was sexualizing a perfectly normal interaction between me and my younger brother.
Yeah.
She got very angry with me and told me it's embarrassing and something that should have stopped a long time ago. I haven't mentioned this to Steve because I don't want to cause trouble between him and his wife. Dan agrees that she's being stupid and said we could send a joint bouquet this year instead. But I feel like
Yeah.
that's not the point. It's an old tradition from when we were children, and it doesn't bother anyone besides her. So would I be the asshole if I send flowers anyway?
I think Wildebeest has got a point here. I mean, the flowers and the BJ afterwards, it's just family tradition. It's just
No.
part of the.
No.
Has
Giving-
anybody, by chance, has anybody seen my business cards? Because
I think
they
you left
need to
them
get
laying on the
divorced.
coffee table. Go get them. Go get them.
So I'm going to stick by my initial judgment and say no, not the asshole. This wife, Lo,
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
she needs to go.
Mm-hmm.
Question, Christy.
Mhm.
Did it mention how long her brother and his wife have been married?
Long enough that she knew about this tradition and had seen the flowers before and didn't like them.
Right. Okay.
Mm.
So maybe a year or two.
So I want to know what happened that the sister pissed off the wife
Right.
to where things are now an issue that weren't an issue before. Because this seems like a passive aggressive,
This is a petty thing.
a very petty thing, a very
Yeah.
like,
If it's
oh.
happened before and it didn't cause any issues, and all of a sudden now it makes her feel so uncomfortable that she has to bring it up to her. I don't know. And then like also maybe bring it up to your husband.
oh yeah, like if I was a sister, I'd be telling the brother, like,
Oh,
listen,
yeah.
this bitch, somebody shit in her cereal,
Like, what did you do?
something's not right.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the wife's definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cindy says that she would be the asshole and send flowers. I feel like at that point you have to get like more people in on it and send them like an endless supply.
Oh, the
of
whole
flowers.
family sense.
Gwilda brings up a point. Maybe the husband's not sending the wife flowers, and she's jealous.
Ooh. Oh.
Because they do say they all send flowers to each other. It's not
But
just in
maybe-
receiving.
Maybe this is the same woman who hasn't gotten a gift for 9 years.
Maybe.
No.
I know
I
it's,
feel-
it's
no.
unlikely.
I feel like that's unlikely.
He, as a child, internalized that if you are loved, you receive flowers. So I feel like
Right.
he must shower his wife in flowers, right?
Oh, probably.
Well, if he loves
yeah.
her.
No, but maybe he does, and that's how he shows love. So when she sees all these flowers come to him and him send out all these flowers to other people, he's like, he
This is
loves
weird.
all these people.
He's got too
But
much
it's
love
okay
to give.
for
You-
the brother, though.
You know what it is.
That's where the double standard comes
Yeah.
in, though.
I figured this out. And it could be golden flowers. We don't know. That could be a tradition. Who knows?
Golden
I
flowers?
think the wife is jealous.
Golden showers bring Mayflowers.
Stop.
yes.
stop.
Yes, they do.
I believe that the wife
Oh,
is
God, what the
jealous
hell?
that the sister-in-law is sending flowers to him specifically and not them together as a couple.
Well, yeah. Why would you do that? She wasn't there when he
Because
was
she
4.
wants to be involved. That's why.
Well, yeah, clearly. Too bad you weren't there. It's
That's
not
right.
for you. It's not for you.
It's not
It's
for you.
never been
Know your
about you.
place.
Well, my mom thinks that the wife's just being a big old skanky bitch.
Oh.
Agreed.
So,
Yes.
That's a fresh take right there.
I think that's a solid point.
Wife has been canceled.
All right. So I think that we don't have to really go. We all agree that the wife here is the asshole,
I mean,
right?
I feel like there are some deeper avenues we could travel down, but I feel like it's
This is the information.
At the end of the
this
day.
information we have.
The thing for me that makes her ultimate asshole for right now is
For a second.
for this until we hear the next story. I'm sure it's great. Like the double standard.
Yeah.
Like if
Really
there was
is,
no
yeah.
double standard and she was like, no, I don't want him from any family member, it would make a little more sense.
Right.
Like it just made her feel uncomfortable in general. But it's not. It's only the sister.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, there's more to that for sure.
I'm waiting for the follow-up where there's an edit or a more recent comment where it's like, and we kiss and the lips on her birthday, and it's no big deal.
I mean, listen,
A lot of families kiss on the
I mean,
lips.
some families do, and that's perfectly normal for them.
there are a lot of things here that we may not be able to uncover right now.
That's
But
true. It might be a cultural thing.
As it's written, I feel like the wife in
I'm
this
sure
situation,
we'll come back
Steve's
with an
wife.
update episode at some point
Yeah.
where they've all gotten divorced via Kevin.
Yeah. 2021 is going to be a big year for me, folks. I'm also going to get into
Gearing up.
hedge funds, too. We're going after them.
Yeah.
All right, Christy. Number 2.
We also have to decide, does this break rule number 1?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you two
Yeah,
were.
no.
Oh,
not even close.
No.
No.
They
No.
still have their clothes on. That's
And
fine.
Everything's fine here.
There's nothing physical at all.
Correct.
All right.
Zero.
So that was our softball.
Yeah.
Now we
oh.
get to the real story.
Ooh,
Okay. Got a little warm-up action.
Ooh.
I feel like I'm
Little
ready.
foreplay.
I'm
Where's the golden showers already?
a little frightened.
All right. Number 2. Get it?
Because
Yeah.
Poop. and
Congratulations,
Texas Red
Robbins.
Bulls.
You made lots of money today.
All right.
Anyway. Am I the asshole for kicking out my son's friend after he and my daughter announced their relationship?
Wait.
Huh?
Kicking out my son's friend?
So she had a son's friend stay with them.
No.
Maybe.
Then they were fucking the daughter?
Whoa, wait. Hang
Whoa.
on.
Hold on.
Whoa.
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 So many assumptions
Stop
tonight.
the clock.
So many.
I mean, that's what comes to mind when I say that they say that they're in a relationship together.
Yeah, Lovins is yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna say something is going to be creepy here. You don't say.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no. You're not the asshole.
I'm gonna say no, not the asshole too, because kicking.
I'm gonna go with
yeah.
yeah.
You are the parent, and
Mhm.
you have the right because maybe that kid's a shit, and you don't want them near your daughter.
I'm sure my parents want to kick out a lot of my friends.
Including me.
Just well, you're great, and
That worked out.
it sure did.
It's all fine.
Yeah,
Everything's
Good.
fine.
We're great. Everybody's great.
We
All
had
right.
some experience.
We do have a little experience.
Everyone thinks that this person is not the asshole. All right.
Oh no, I said that they were.
Oh, you think they
Oh.
are?
And I'm
Yes.
rolling on the yes train.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 no's,
okay.
yes.
1 yes, 2 no's. Again. All right, here we go. Back in 2011, one of my son's friend's mother was going through something and asked if I could take in her son. Then 11, now 21. I actually liked the kid, and so there was no problem. A year later, she was secure and offered a great job on the other side of the country. My family and I enjoyed his company, and he wanted to stay in the same school, which his mother didn't mind, so he stayed primarily living with us, only going home during the holidays. I took care of this kid like he was my own and paid for everything myself. I wanted to be a father figure for him since his dad was out of the picture. So he's primarily been staying with us since then. On Tuesday, he and my daughter, who is 19, just kind of threw the news at us that they were dating, completely out of the blue. I was stunned and quite frankly a bit disgusted because I saw him as a son and he'd asked some stuff some months back, which I now regret answering. I told them that I don't support the relationship, but it's their lives.
Well, he'll be a real son, though.
He's a real boy!
He'll get married and he will be your son. It'll be great.
I really want to know what he asked. Like,
right?
Where is it?
Maybe she knows. What is it?
After that,
Go on. Tell us more.
How does it work?
I had some serious thoughts about asking him to go back to his mother because the situation was too uncomfortable for my house. And what really cemented my decision was their behavior after announcing it. I guess they figured that now that it was public knowledge, everyone should now get to see it. They got extremely touchy in common areas, which is frankly disrespectful and inappropriate. Something even my son voiced out. Eventually, I made up my mind and informed his mother, who was perfectly fine welcoming her son back even tomorrow. So I told him I wanted him to leave and his mother is coming in 2 weeks' time. They think I'm being unreasonable. Am I the asshole?
Oh, this is kind and Wildebeest.
Yes.
Has only one question: is how does a parent get a good job in another state and just leave the child behind? Like, that's a great question.
The only reasoning I think I can
Seriously.
come up with for that is that the child didn't want to leave because he had a crush on this girl.
Well, yeah, obviously.
I mean, that doesn't have to be the only reason, but it probably had something to do
It was
with it.
absolutely the only reason. He talked to the dad. He figured out how it all works, and then he moved.
I mean, any
moved on.
kid isn't going to want to have their whole life uprooted when they're a teenager.
I mean, that's also fair, I guess.
Well, what he said he was 11?
Well, that was
When
when
they
this
moved
all
in?
started, but eventually his mom found a job. I assume it was a couple years later.
Yeah,
So
it
he-
didn't give a date
yeah.
to it.
No.
So, like
Okay.
13. Yeah, early
The girls' school
preteens.
friends, yeah, exactly. 11s like that. You know, it's a lot for a kid to handle it, especially at that age when you're going through the changes, so to
Yes.
speak, and have everything ripped away from you.
Hormones are raging.
That's right. Like it's tough.
Now, does anyone want to know what the son asked his
Oh,
father?
Yeah.
Oh, we have
Yeah.
information.
yes.
There was
A
some
million
extra
times,
information
yes.
left in the comments that I made sure
Okay,
I
alright.
found and have to present for you.
I'm
It was
so excited.
very vaguely worded.
Okay.
Okay.
But the way the
We get to fill in
poster
the
put
blanks.
it was he was asking for advice on how to get his girlfriend there.
Get his.
I
knew it. Yes. Oh my god, that's amazing.
That makes me feel uncomfortable.
Love this story. This is a great story. This is
I mean, at
this
least
story.
he's putting in the effort, okay? I'm gonna give him props. I'm
Fuck
just gonna
Citizen
say,
Kane.
not many guys
This is,
will ask
this
for
is
help.
it.
Fuck,
Oh.
that's awkward. That's so awkward.
There.
Good.
To orgasm.
That's how I took it.
Yeah.
That's how I took it.
I don't think he was looking for directions
Yeah.
to the prom.
No.
He
He was
was-
well,
he
yeah, he was
needed
looking
the
for
road map.
directions.
To Happy Town.
Over the river and through the woods.
Oh boy.
Don't
I
go to
th-
Grandma's house, Kevin. Don't
I
do that.
think
That may be breaking rule number one.
I think wow.
This is-
I
think
kind of want to
without
applaud
that-
this kid. Cuz that's
balls.
some balls.
The
That
balls.
is some balls.
The balls.
So the first thing that
Yeah.
I want to know from you, who is the asshole here?
Oh.
Here's the. You know what? I think, despite my reactions to this all, it's the kid. It's the kid.
Ooh.
Listen, that is like, I mean, put yourself as a father in that position.
I think Lovin's already dead. Lovin's.
So I look at this way. Your daughter has a boyfriend, and you always wanted a decent guy. You like him as a son, and he will be your son-in-law. Deal with it, pal.
Oh.
That's
But
exactly what I said. He will be the son.
What if he asked you how to make your own daughter orgasm, though?
Think about
No,
that.
That part was a bad. That's a line.
See,
that's a thing.
Here's the thing.
The internet is a thing.
I feel
Maybe
like
don't ask your girlfriend's dad.
there are two factors to this story that I'm basing my decision on. Number one, they're fooling around in common areas.
This guy is 21. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, they are both of age.
Correct.
No one's illegal.
She's 19.
But
She's 19.
they're fooling around in common areas. Many can take that as being disrespectful.
I mean,
Lovins,
the
that part's
brother.
creepy.
Yeah, the brother said it was uncomfortable. So therefore, whatever they're doing in common spaces is
Number
awkward.
two, he asked the father
Of the girlfriend.
of the girl that he's presumably hooking up with
Fucking.
how to get
I don't
her
like it.
to the moon.
I don't like it.
And it ain't from buying stocks, folks.
No.
Now you only get a couple cents off those.
Fucking amazing. Yeah, I think had those two parts of this story not been there, then I could say yes, the father's the asshole because he's overreacting. However,
Right.
I feel it is well within his right to do what he did.
Listen, Gwilda, maybe he gets the extension on the insurance. Maybe there's something, not quite.
Look, 21 these days might as well be 14. Like,
I mean, that's very fair.
Wait,
It's very
what?
fair. These millennials. Wait, are they millennials now? What are they now?
No, there's
What are the
there's
kids
something
now?
else.
Zoomers?
I don't know. Why don't they
No, I
go
think they're
live with the
Zoomers.
mom for a bit? Like girlfriend and him. Go live with the mom.
mom probably doesn't want to deal
what
with
if the
that
daughter
either.
moved out?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean,
Yeah.
she can. If she really wants to, she could follow
She
him.
can. She's 19.
She's 19.
I mean, I moved when I was
Zoomers.
19, so
That's what
yeah.
they
I
are.
said Zoomers 5 times.
I moved out when I was
She-
19. It
yeah.
can definitely be done.
This is a good kick in your ass, son. Get the fuck out of that house.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the heat on the kid in this round.
Yeah.
I mean,
You went about it the wrong way. There's nothing wrong with what you did, but you went about it really, really wrong. That's my take.
did
Okay.
the friend know? Did the son know about it all?
I don't think so.
Yeah, he did.
Not
He
until
knew.
the announcement.
He
Ooh.
knew.
He had. They're under the same roof.
He's the same age.
I
Like
mean,
they went
by
to the
that
same
logic-
school.
The dad's under the same roof too.
Right.
Yeah,
but,
but
he's
like
not looking.
I'm a dad and I'm clueless. So like
Ooh,
you gotta.
Lovins.
You Let's see here. She should ask his mom. What it takes to get the boyfriend off. Well, I mean.
That's
Oh,
I don't know.
God.
Men are easy, right?
Well, I
Honey.
mean, clearly.
that's not a feat.
I mean, never mind.
So, Kevin,
Hi,
Oh, this.
who is the asshole?
the son, or not the son. The
son.
the son's friend.
Okay.
The son's friend.
Blakely.
I'm still gonna say the dad's the asshole.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
Fair.
I think
Okay.
you just give in and have yourself a nice son-in-law. I'm just saying. You already like him.
I feel like he's got to get over the awkward hump, though. Like, I feel like
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I feel like he has to leave.
They're well
So
past
that
the
they
awkward
can-
hump.
Would it be? Stop.
Let's be honest.
Kevin.
It's been going on for years.
Had the son's friend not said the awkward sexual things and done the things in like, would it still be hard for the dad to get over it? Maybe this is like a first serious boyfriend in front of him, and it's just awkward in general because he's not used to it. And I think this is how he's taking it out. Like, honestly.
I mean he's certainly not taking it
Son's
as well
friend,
as
no. And
the
I'm
dad
like,
in
and
the
Son's
Flash.
friend shouldn't have said the sex shit to him because, like, there's other people to ask. Don't do that. And PDA, take it down a notch in front of him. He's taking it rough, clearly. Like, I mean, tiptoe.
I'm split here.
Ooh.
Because I think there's a little bit of fault on both ends.
Oh, well, yeah.
Well, very clearly. But the thing that puts it over the top is obviously, I mean, I think I'm leaning more towards the dad being the asshole because A, this is a kid who obviously had a bad home situation, probably drugs, etc., etc.
Well, who said drugs? She's got a
Yeah.
good job
I don't
now.
think there's
Well,
any
now-
The
drugs.
mom said
He
that
just-
she had a good job.
I think
doesn't have
maybe
a
she was
dad.
going to
If
school or something and couldn't take him with, or
There were a beginning of the story. There was a point in time where she was unfit to take care of her own child.
It sounds like she didn't have a job.
Draw your own conclusions.
I feel like
Anyway.
this is just a situation of like she wasn't doing great and he had the means and was like, yeah, they're friends anyways.
And Patrick, you bring up the exact point I was going to make. He takes this kid in, treats him like family. The kid asks him for advice. Granted, without context, he thinks he's being a solid father figure, offering his son, the son he clearly always wanted because he's not happy with his own son.
Nobody said
But the
that.
son-
Nobody said that.
I
So
mean,
many assumptions here.
He's reading between the
no.
lines.
I'm reading between the lines. I mean, this is clearly what's happening.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
He very much wanted to be the father figure for this child.
Right.
He ends up being the father figure of this child. However, you know, this is the Flash. We're talking
This is
about the Flash
exactly-
on CW.
Mm.
No, I mean,
I don't know. Barry would never be so bold.
Here's the thing.
No.
But
I mean,
did.
they ate a lot of pizza on that show. You don't think over a slice is just like, hey, you know,
How do I get her there?
yeah, come on. How do I tickle the pepperoni? Like, what are we doing?
Would that be himself?
That's different, Dan.
So
that's
bad.
not.
My
I'm gonna stick with my decision.
But anyway, I think I'm going to vote that the dad's the asshole because A, you got what you wanted. It's basically bedazzled. You got what you wanted, but it wasn't what you wanted. And then on top of that, like you're throwing somebody out of your house. Like we're in the middle of a pandemic. What are you doing?
That's a good point.
all right.
But he's got a place.
With that settled, now I want to know.
You don't know that Barry didn't ask Joe about Irish. You don't know.
Come
that.
on, he didn't. He wouldn't.
Mm-mm.
He couldn't.
You don't know
He
that.
couldn't. Come on.
He would look it up in a book.
Mm.
He's kind of a nerd.
Yeah.
What I want to know is, does this
Mm.
break rule number 1?
It's definitely closer than the first one, but still, I'm gonna go with no.
Kevin?
The first thing I thought of was The Flash. And how terrible that show got. And creepy.
Yeah.
However, I feel like the context here. I'm gonna say no. It doesn't.
Okay.
He was already 11 when he came in as a friend.
That's
As
pretty
a friend, and I mean, like
They didn't adopt him at 11.
He still
It's
probably
different.
feels like an outsider. It's probably more of a guardian situation rather than like where now you're adopted parents. So like they're just
Right.
looking after him. So like it's.
I mean,
still, like,
he even
yeah.
calls him the friend throughout the whole
Mhm.
thing. Like
So,
there was never connotations of him
Well, yeah, but if
starting
he
to
wasn't
call him
trying to
his
fuck
son.
his daughter, he might say, like, my so-called son. Like, depending
But
on
he
the
didn't
situation.
say that.
I mean,
Well,
now
no, because
he
he's
has
trying
the
to fuck his
perfect.
daughter.
He has the perfect opportunity to give Joe's wedding speech.
that was gross.
I'm so upset.
It's gross.
Hey,
That was
we
so
didn't
gross.
make it that far.
Good.
So
Good.
upsetting.
It's so
Yeah.
upsetting. It's gross.
It's so
It's so gross.
Excuse me?
Anyway.
Anyway, So we got
Dad.
two for the dad, one for the kid on that one.
And that it does not break rule number 1.
Correct.
I think
It's
we're on
closer.
It's
Okay.
real
getting
close.
closer.
Okay. Okay.
We're tiptoeing the
Warmer.
line.
We're getting
All right.
warmer.
You guys ready for the next one?
Oh yes.
Good Lord.
Am I the asshole for condemning my cousin for having an OnlyFans account?
Yes. OnlyFans is a great business model. Brainwreck OnlyFans
Yes.
come in 2021.
We're gonna come soon enough. We're gonna come
It's gonna
there.
be there. We're gonna have a lot of
Give the
great
people what they
content.
want.
All the content. OnlyFans.
It's gonna be
Brainwreck.
wide open.
Wide open.
All about the assholes.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think we're all in agreement. Like we're pro
Yeah.
OnlyFans.
Pro OnlyFans.
Pro OnlyFans.
I've got lots of friends on
All right.
OnlyFans. We got this. It's fine.
Here we go.
Gotta make a living.
I
Hey.
stumbled upon pictures of a girl who looked remarkably like my cousin.
Mm-hmm.
There was information for an OnlyFans account, and to confirm it was her, I bought a temporary membership so that I can see the pics, screen cap them for evidence, and then
That's on
delete
you,
my account.
bitch.
Unfortunately, it was her. I confronted her and told her what I discovered. She was horrified, as expected, and the initial shock wore off, and she tried to defend herself, saying it helps pay for some of her bills.
Gotta pay the bills. Listen, they're freezing out the stock market right now. What else are you gonna do?
I told her that there are plenty of honest ways to make money instead of being a virtual escort. She called me disgusting for confronting her like this, but I told
Yeah.
her I was
Not her
looking out
fucking
for
fault.
her. My reasoning is that if future employers
already out
discover
there.
this, there's a good chance
Already out there.
she will lose employment. I made an ultimatum to her.
Based on
Delete-
what?
Delete her OnlyFans account, or I will show her parents, aka my uncle, who I'm very close to. The ultimatum is still ongoing, and we had a huge fight afterwards. I might be the asshole for condemning her like this, but I think I'm looking out for her best interests. Since
Is she a
people can use
child?
this as a blackmail against her. She's 20.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
No, she's an adult. Ish.
who is the poster? Male or female?
Male cousin.
Male.
Oh, he was looking.
He's 26.
Oh. And how old is the cousin?
20.
He just happened upon her OnlyFans and happened to buy an account and happened to screenshot it.
Wait, was there anything else in that?
That was the end?
Yeah. He can go fuck himself.
Yeah.
Oh no, he did that
Oh.
already.
Oh, God.
He masturbated to her pictures and felt awkward about it and then decided to do an ultimatum
Yeah, no,
to
he
her.
totally did that.
Yeah.
100%.
I feel dirty.
I know it's awful.
It's so what happened, though.
It's really ooh.
I
It's
don't
the
like
only
it.
thing that makes sense.
Yes, Levins is right. If you find an OnlyFans account
You have to
You
have
have to be
already
on
been
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. You can't just
Looking
browse.
for an OnlyFans account,
Well, wait. How did he say he found it?
He
Bra-
stumbled upon
browsing.
pictures of a girl
Oh.
who looked remarkably like his cousin, which
While
led
he was on
him
OnlyFans.
to the OnlyFans
I
account.
could buy that if he was like, I saw him
If he
promoted on
said-
social media.
Yeah, if he said
Mhm.
I saw him on Instagram or I,
I
saw
don't
him on
think she was
he didn't say
posting
that.
anywhere outside of OnlyFans because
He-
it sounds like she's not fully comfortable with it herself.
He is.
clearly. He was searching and he saw her.
Levins, I don't think he asked his friend's dad how to get her off, though. I don't think that's what happened.
I mean, he already did that for himself.
He did that for himself. He's selfish.
Well, number one, like, I hate this so much. He grabbed a bunch of the screenshots so that he could save them and use them as blackmail bait, basically? Is that what I'm getting at?
That's literally what he said, yes.
Because I'm like,
What a
number
great
one,
family member.
number
Mhm.
one, couldn't you have just been like,
They have an OnlyFans.
asked, like, hey, I thought I saw something online the other day, but do you by chance have an OnlyFans account? I'm like, that's a weird conversation in itself.
he
What if
already
she
knew. He
deleted
was
it, and then he
investigating.
wouldn't have any evidence.
Well, like he'd still be able to get the evidence. It's not like she's gonna terminate her account.
Well, that's what I literally just said.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
You're in the same room.
right next to
Right next to each other.
I don't
I'm having
think
a
it
rough time
matters.
with
I
this.
think it's creepy and disgusting that he would think that any of that is okay. And he was already browsing. He whacked off. He felt weird about it and then decided to make it her problem.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what, dude? It's your problem, not hers.
Pretty much.
All right.
I mean, I don't like it. It seems like I don't know.
If you stumbled across your cousin's OnlyFans,
I don't want to.
But if you
we're not
you
doing
wouldn't
that.
be like, I'm
No.
gonna blackmail them. You'd
No.
be like, they're a fucking adult. They're gonna do them.
I'd be like, I need to go take 5 showers.
Yeah, and you
But-
would pretend like you never saw anything.
You
Correct.
wouldn't
I would
screenshot shit.
No, I
No.
would just drink and do lots of drugs to just mask anything that I saw. But anyway, I think there's a different end game than's being presented here
Oh, for sure.
because it doesn't make any sense.
Why blackmail?
Why blackmail?
She's
unless-
already done it.
unless you're blackmailing her to fuck you.
I
So, like,
didn't want to go there,
no,
but that's what
I don't-
That's what's happening.
I think
That's
that's
what's
what's happening too.
That's what's
I think
happening.
that's
It's
what's happening.
disgusting.
I hope that's not what's happening. I hope that he just whacked off and felt weird about it and
I-
wanted her to. I
I don't want to believe it. That's
Best-
literally
best-
the
he
best
want-
case scenario.
It is the best case scenario. He found it, he whacked off to it, and made him feel uncomfortable. Now he wants her to delete it so he can pretend like it never happened. That's what I'm going with.
That's what I want.
That's the best case.
what I-
That's what
That's
we all
best case.
That's what America
That's what we
wants.
all want.
It's
We're all
2021. That's what we want. We just
When we're all hoping that he just whacked off to his cousin instead of wanting to blackmail her for actual sex.
That's it. That's everything.
so yes, he's the asshole.
Oh, yeah.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Oh, yeah.
Does this break?
I think I just made up a new word. Fuck-a-lutely.
Does it break rule number 1? It could.
It already did.
It-
Let's. Yep. You
Mm.
thought about it, dude. Or you did do it.
in a court of law would this hold up?
No.
I mean,
So,
it's
none of this.
conjecture.
I
None of this
feel,
ever
yes,
would.
There is some hearsay, and I
Yeah, he's a perv.
Yeah, he's a
I
perv.
mean,
No,
Lovins
for
is
sure.
right. I mean,
I don't know if I can officially.
So
say
you're
that
going
this-
with their thought on it, Levins, that he's trying to blackmail her for sex instead?
I mean that's.
I don't know.
I
li-
don't
like
have
my
enough
version better.
information,
It's less-
unfortunately.
it's less creepy.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have enough information to say that.
Yeah,
this
he
breaks rule number
definitely
one.
had the OnlyFans already, though. There's no way
One-
around
oh,
that.
100%. I will not. I won't deny
I
that.
feel like for me,
No.
screenshotting already crosses the line here. Like,
It does.
Oh,
It
yeah.
really does. He's
Oh,
saving
yeah.
it for later.
Like
Yeah.
that
Is what's
crosses
happening.
the line for me. That's it.
Like,
That's
oh, that's
that
my
breaks
hot
the rule
cousin.
already.
Bergman says doesn't hold up in court, and I mean he's a lawyer.
he's
So-
a
I mean,
lawyer.
that's very fair,
Yeah.
sir.
It's true.
Thank you.
We know
Yeah.
it doesn't, but it holds up in our court of canceled.
I think we need him on call for whenever one of these questions come up.
That's
We need to bring
That's
him
fair.
in
That's very fair.
to weigh in. So
I don't know. It's still blackmail.
He had to do a legit search. It's true. I. You know what? This breaks rule number 1.
You
I
say?
mean-
You know what?
It's broken. Canceled.
Yeah. With all of the extra
I need a
stuff
gavel.
that you have to like think into that he had to have done,
Yeah.
it just adds up that he
I-
at least
Too
did
much
one of
effort.
those things. There's way too much effort.
Too much
way
effort.
too much.
Okay.
So much.
You know
I
what?
think you're onto something. I think we need to give Christy a gavel
Y'all have
Yep.
swayed me on
for the
this.
final.
Canceled.
I'm okay with saying that. Yes, this broke rule number 1.
Oh, we
Yes.
got a
Yep.
breaker.
Yeah.
Yep.
We got a breaker.
It
We got a
breaks it.
breaker.
It breaks it.
It breaks it.
It breaks it.
And we still have one story left.
We
folks.
have
Is
one.
everyone ready for the final story of the evening?
I don't know.
I don't know, that was pretty
I really
bad,
don't
but
know.
yeah.
I feel like I need a shout.
Well, you don't
Like,
need
I
to be
feel-
ready
I just
because
feel-
it's coming.
Oh.
Oh God.
Yeah. All over us.
Oh.
Oh. Mm,
Christy,
getting warm.
headline, please.
Am I the asshole for stealing my cousin's moment?
Yeah.
What?
No
Mhm.
questions.
What's the moment?
I won't be
And
answering
doesn't
questions.
matter. Doesn't matter. She stole it and she knew it.
If it's like the talk, then yes.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think. I think
Wait,
this
we
is-
we think it's the talk? She stole her moment with the talk?
No.
What parent doesn't want to
if it's
give that
like
up?
the talk, like
Oh,
the
Oh.
talk that occurred earlier,
What?
on how to get there. If it's
Oh.
similar to that,
Oh,
But
she
like-
stole her you
Gross.
went to a dark place, sir.
I'm
No,
putting
I don't know.
things into perspective with the theme of the show.
He's-
I'm sorry. Whatever. I'll be over here in my corner.
Please.
All right, Christy, take it away.
Yes, all around.
Give
All
it
right.
to us real good now.
This is a doozy. I already know that.
Oh boy.
My cousin, we will call her cousin, and I
Mhm. Good one. Real original.
are dating two men from the same family.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Last year, I married my boyfriend, so we'll call him husband.
I was gonna say boyfriend.
No.
Husband. Okay.
Her.
We have cousin and husband.
Cousin and
Okay, we
husband.
know all the actors and narrator.
Her boyfriend, I'll be up front and let everyone know that they are father and son. I
Okay.
married boyfriend's dad.
Wait, hang on. Roll it back.
Okay.
Start over,
Okay,
please.
Okay.
Okay.
Father and son are dating the sisters.
No,
The cousins.
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 So cousins. So
So
Cousin-
narrator cousin, narrator cousin
Is dating father
is
of
married,
other cousins.
married to father of cousin's boyfriend.
Yes.
Yes. And that's his son.
This is complicated.
Okay, we got it though. We got the whole family tree
We need
and the fucking tree.
I think we need a Venn
There's a
diagram.
family
think-
tree and
I
a fucking tree. It's sometimes they overlap in this case.
This might be a category on select websites. Go ahead.
It sure is. There's lots of categories very similar to this.
Never mind.
Yes.
Chrissy,
Onward.
This is half of where the problem started.
you don't say.
I met my husband through a mutual acquaintance 3 years
Mhm.
ago, and we
Mhm.
immediately hit it off.
Mhm.
About a year into us dating, I invited my cousin to a party at his house to meet him. She was going to be the first in the family to do so. This is the party where she met her boyfriend. She told me she was pregnant with boyfriend's baby the day before my husband and I decided to elope. I told her over the phone that
Hold on. That was a sentence. Can you repeat that sentence?
Reel it back for us.
There's
just
a
smidge.
there's a lot of life events we're missing here.
Wait, okay. Why is the first person meeting the family the cousin? Are they
Maybe-
like
maybe
super
they're close.
close?
I-
Maybe.
I've been super close with my cousins.
I think Levin's hit it. This is Kentucky. We're in Cajun company. you know.
Are we in the U.S.? I feel like this might be an outside of the U.S.
Anyway,
situation. Also,
repeat that last sentence and then continue on, Christy.
She told me that she was pregnant with her boyfriend's baby the day before my husband and I had decided to elope.
Okay. All right.
I told her over the phone what we were planning, and she seemed to sort of panic. I didn't understand why and just congratulated her and told her I'd love to plan the baby shower and all of that if she wanted me to.
She didn't know. She didn't know the boyfriend was the son.
She knew.
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
She agreed, but she harassed me my entire honeymoon, telling me that I was making a mistake, I was too young, I barely knew my husband, and so on. I should
Okay.
mention here that there is a 20-year age gap between the teller of the story and her husband.
And that's, whatever.
So,
Okay.
whatever.
Whatever.
As long as you're adults.
The teller of the story is 2 years younger than the husband's son.
Okay.
Okay, so closer in age to son than dad. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
Yes. We came home and went to my parents' house for a family dinner where we announced that we got married. My parents were happy for us. My
Yay.
mom made a joke about it being in the genes because she also married an older man, though she was in
Okay.
her 30s. So her 22-year age gap was less of a big deal to people. And then
Fuck, it is.
my cousin
Who fucking cares?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
My cousin told the entire party that she was pregnant. I was a little upset that she stole that moment, but I sucked it up because we eloped for a reason, and I figured that she deserved a special moment too.
Mm-hmm.
And all the
Husband-
family was together. When else are you gonna fucking tell everybody at the same time?
Right.
You never know, never know. Husband offered to let them stay in our guest house to get ready for the baby, which they
Right.
accepted. And cousin and her boyfriend welcomed their son into the world in March of last year,
2020.
Okay.
2020.
Just making sure.
Great
Making sure-
time. Great
Making
time.
sure that I know what year it is.
I planned the baby shower. I
Mm-hmm.
helped her pick out names, and I sewed them into a cute little yellow and green quilt for the crib.
Aw.
My cousin and I seemed to be doing better, and we were hanging out all the time. Now comes the doozy. I found out that I was pregnant in February. Oh, okay. So it was March 2019 that the baby came. She found out she was... Oh, no, sorry. Baby came in March 2020. She found out she was pregnant in February 2020, so a month before the baby was born.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So right before the baby was born, she found out she was pregnant too.
Yes.
Okay.
That is what happened. It wasn't much of a surprise considering I stopped taking my birth control, but we were still using condoms at the time and had agreed to not start officially trying until after my cousin and her boyfriend had their baby.
That don't mean shit.
I want to change the wording here real quick, and I'm going to reread that sentence again.
Okay.
It wasn't much of a surprise considering I stopped taking my birth control, but we were still using condoms at the time and had agreed to not start officially trying until after my cousin and my stepson had their baby.
Okay.
I didn't tell her right away. We didn't tell anyone until it was absolutely the first thing people would notice. Husband wanted to do it sooner, but I didn't want to step on any toes.
I mean, you can't help if you're pregnant.
You sure can't help it.
Nope.
We posted it on Instagram and Facebook, and within an hour, they were both banging on the door, demanding to know what was going on. Cousin started screaming and eventually started crying, telling me I was always doing this to her and that she deserved better. I have no idea what she was talking about, and when I talked to my mom, she said that we could have waited and been a bit more sensitive to the situation. But I have no idea why I should put my life on hold for my cousin.
Right.
My husband and I had a little girl last month. I don't think I could love anyone more than I love her, but I feel like I'm not allowed to be happy about it. Am I the asshole for not waiting longer and giving her more room for her moment?
That's not how that fucking works.
Wait, what?
No.
Ooh.
Your family's weird.
I mean,
Clearly.
That is an understatement.
Like, sometimes pregnancies are unplanned. And quite often that happens, in fact.
So cousins...
we have some firsthand knowledge on that.
So as Lovin has pointed out, there is some interesting family dynamics going on here, and I would like to walk everybody through that.
Please. Do you have a whole tree?
The poster's cousin is now her daughter-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And her cousin's boyfriend is her stepson.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And her daughter is her stepson's brother. She is a grandmother to her cousin's son.
A step grandmother.
This is Kentucky.
Could be Alabama.
Ooh, definitely Alabama. Maybe a little Oklahoma.
Or to put it another way, she
Do they do
is
that in Ohio?
she is
Oh,
her,
yeah.
her
They got nothing
cousin's
else.
son's. She's married to her cousin's son's grandfather.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
These poor children are going to have a hell of
That's
a
the
time creating
doozy.
their family tree when it comes to that time in school.
And her cousin, and technically her cousin, her cousin is also her granddaughter.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right? Or no, her cousin is also her grandson. Which
Cousin is her daughter-in-law.
But no, but
cousin
then
is her
the cousin
daughter-in-law.
had a baby.
Yeah,
But
which
the
is still a
baby
cousin.
is her granddaughter.
And also
Is
cousin.
her and also cousin.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a second
Yeah.
cousin once
Granddaughter.
removed.
Yep, her cousin. Yeah, her cousin.
I
granddaughter.
think they should have all just stopped.
Lovins, he wants to see pictures.
I don't want to see any photos.
We need a
Listen.
graph. We need some charts.
I don't want to see any photos.
We need
I don't want to know
family
any
tree, a
names.
sex tree.
I don't need any trees. I don't need any graphs or charts. I'm saying no, not the asshole in this situation.
So who is the asshole?
The cousin that married or fucked the son. They didn't get married.
They're not married.
Not married yet.
No, not married
yet.
yet.
Not
Well,
yet.
they might not be if this family tree keeps going down the road they're going.
I don't know if I have enough investment in these people's lives to say that anybody's really the asshole. Because I mean, like, I guess
They're
I
all
can kind of
fucking
understand.
weird.
Yeah, I suppose I could kind of understand like the initial reaction of being upset because like you want to have that time to, like, look at us. But then, like, no, what? The fucking cousin is the asshole because she told everybody at the wedding.
That's right.
At the wedding announcement that they were pregnant, and then when
then was mad.
And her cousin, the poster, was like, yeah, it's cool, whatever. I don't like it, but it's fine. And then she offered to help do all that stuff. Move them
And
into
they're
the guest house. Yeah, you know what?
staying
The
in their
cousin's the
fucking
asshole.
house.
Fuck her. Who?
They're all living on the same property.
Who does she think she is?
And they all living on the same property. That's the thing. And Lovin's right. Can we just cut the tree down?
Let's just burn the forest.
Let's just cut the tree
It's
down.
a bad tree. It's a bad tree.
It's rotten. Let's get Fern Gully out here. Can we spray paint an X on the goddamn tree?
Knock them all down.
Just get rid of it.
Yeah.
Just kill the whole tree.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the cousin's the asshole. I've changed my mind.
The cousin's the asshole for sure.
I think that's and when you
Wait, what's the son's take on this?
We have learned nothing of the son's
Oh,
perspective.
he has nothing of
or
his
the
perspective.
husband's perspective.
Well,
You know
yeah,
what?
or the husband.
You want to
What
know
is-
why? Because they don't give a shit.
They definitely don't.
They
give a
do
shit.
not
They
care.
100%.
They're like, we're
don't give a
fucking
Nope.
cousins.
I'm pretty sure they don't exist.
Yeah, they exist.
This is all just a fever dream.
It's just a fever dream. But I will say this. Okay, so she was pregnant in February. They gave birth to the grandson cousin in March, so the very next month.
Mhm.
Correct. And then they held off to the very last possible moment when people would start to notice
Probably
a baby
like
bump.
5 months.
Yeah, 5 months generally start
If
showing.
5 months is too fucking soon from when your child was born, get over yourself, lady.
To
That's
say,
fair.
like, it's you can't when things are unplanned, they're unplanned. Like,
Right?
what are you gonna fucking do?
I mean, they stopped using birth control. It was not unplanned, I
But
would
they
say.
still used condoms.
They-
I
did
mean,
they,
it's
though?
not
Lots of people,
super
lots of
reliable,
people-
doesn't
but
mean shit.
I mean,
Lots of people use that as
They-
a form of birth control
think-
when out on one night stands, and it's worked well for them.
Well,
they were getting ready to start trying. They just didn't expect it to happen so easily.
I think they were.
I mean,
see,
some people do get pregnant a lot easier than others. And if you're older, you might think that maybe it's going to be harder for you, and it isn't. And take
there
chances.
was one older member of this couple.
yeah, 20
Exactly,
years
so-
older, so he's in his 40s.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I don't think I
Wait,
I
how
think-
old was she?
25.
25,
She's 25, and he's
45,
45.
roughly.
Oh.
Her stepson is 27.
I
So
mean,
that's why I say like I think they weren't trying, but they were like,
If
you
it
know,
happens.
if we've got one, we'll wear one. If not, hey, what are we gonna do about it?
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, clearly, but like, who cares? That's their prerogative.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
What I really want to know.
that has nothing, like, none of that has anything to do with the cousin, and she doesn't even fucking matter in this situation.
Pretty much.
That's true,
like,
that's true.
This isn't about you, cousin. You don't get to say when and when I cannot have a child. Like, that's not up to you
What
in
I
any
really,
fucking form.
really want to know.
Oh boy.
Does any part of this break rule number 1?
No,
Hmm.
Oh
I don't
No.
think so.
no.
No, it's fucking weird and stupid, but it doesn't.
It's
no.
confusing.
I-
It's more confusing than anything.
I feel like Charlie Day with the bulletin board.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
With strings
Yep. mhm.
kind of going everywhere, but I don't think the streams cross.
No.
No,
That's
It was none of that going on.
There's no intent.
I mean, there may have been some of that going on. We just don't know.
Stop, please.
I mean,
It would have been in the story.
It
It
was
would
a
have been.
house party.
I mean, Lovin says
Ipsy.
there could be some swinger or some swinging going on here. So who knows?
I don't think this does not
I
sound
hope
like
not.
swinging.
It is potentially Alabama.
Ohio.
Could be one of them swing states. I don't know.
Hey,
No. If they were swingers, they would have known that they weren't already using protection. They would have been like, hey, by the by.
It's true.
Well,
Where's
well-
Fishbowl?
well, I think that settles it for
Okay.
the group.
Okay,
But
now
we have 2 more things to
Chrissy.
do here.
we have so much to do.
Christy,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We
Give
need
us
to
a
figure
rundown.
out who was the biggest asshole of the night.
Oh,
I have my decision.
I don't even know.
I can give you a recap.
Yeah.
Please.
I know.
We have
High five.
the wife of the brother who receives flowers from his brother and
Okay.
sister.
Right,
Mhm.
right.
Flower giver.
We have the who did we decide was the asshole? The son.
The son.
The son.
No, I said the dad was.
No,
the
no, the dad.
The dad.
Oh,
it was. It
I
was
was
the dad.
outranked.
It was the
I
dad.
was
yeah, you were
outranked.
outvoted.
I was
That's
outvoted.
right.
The dad who kicked out his son's
Son's friend.
Right.
friend
Friend.
for dating
For fucking his daughter.
For fucking his daughter.
And giving sexual advice about how to make his daughter come.
I don't agree with that decision, but that's just me.
We have
I'm just one man in a
the
corner.
cousin who screenshotted his cousin's OnlyFans
That's
account.
mine. That's my winner of the night.
And we have the cousin who, in all this situation, is so upset that her cousin has her boyfriend's dad's baby. What the fuck ever happened there?
The
I
cousin
am putting
tree.
it out there. OnlyFans cousin. That's my vote.
I'm on OnlyFans. I mean, I'm not on OnlyFans, but I'm going with
Soon
the
to be.
OnlyFans.
Soon to be.
We
Soon
will
to be.
be.
Soon to be OnlyFans.
All of
2021,
us will
right
be
now.
on
Yeah.
OnlyFans. It'll be a joint effort.
It's gonna be very tasteful.
You're getting 4 for the price of 1, folks.
Exactly.
Just saying.
I have no
More
part
bang
of
for your buck.
this. Not. This is not.
There will be no nudity. Don't you worry.
No nudity.
God.
Very tasteful,
Just extra content.
Tasteful
Right.
assholes.
like a little plant.
Is this it then? Is it the
I
cousin?
think it is unanimous.
OnlyFans
The
cousin.
OnlyFans cousin who
OnlyFans
wanted
cousin.
to blackmail his cousin to
And
fuck her.
probably whacked off to her at
Oh, definitely.
least once.
Yeah.
Probably multiple times. Yes.
So, what we need to know now is, does this dethrone our asshole of the year?
Pad
Please
Dad.
Give us recap.
Pad Dad.
Yeah,
Pad
Pad Dad.
Dad.
Pretty
Who
fucking bad.
made his daughter do all of the chores while his son did none,
Ugh.
and threatened to stop buying her pads.
Yeah, he probably still does.
Hmm.
Fenton. Oh, for sure. He's screenshot. Yeah, a Pad Dad's pretty fucking bad though.
I
That all rhymed.
here's how I can justify this.
Okay, please.
I'm sticking with Pad Dad as the
Okay.
You
royal
are.
king asshole
Okay.
because
Can
I
you
feel
come
like-
back from it?
I feel like that's something that it's very hard to come back from what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, an abusive parent, vindictive,
Mhm.
petty, just a all around piece of shit. This guy, I feel like you can have a conversation with.
No. Absolutely
Well,
not. We
I mean-
already
I mean, I'd
we
rather
already
not.
said we all three unanimously said that he in fact did break rule number 1.
Well,
though.
no. Like, yeah. Oh, absolutely. But I feel like at the core of like, is he an asshole? Because again, it was what was the actual question? Can you pull it back up? It was.
Am I the asshole for condemning my cousin for having an OnlyFans account?
He can come back from that. I feel like there's an opportunity
No.
there.
No.
You don't
No,
think so?
No.
And
Absolutely
Screenshotted.
not.
Screenshotted.
it. And if he brought that up, okay, he brought that up and screenshotted it. And even if he did bring it to the parents of this girl that he's friends with, they'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you screenshotting my
But that's the
daughter's
thing.
OnlyFans?
My thought is
Why are
maybe
you
he
showing
just
me my naked
maybe
daughter?
he doesn't know, and maybe they're like, yeah, like who cares? She's making money. Like I feel like
fucking
there's still a learning opportunity here.
No, he will never learn. Oh, you don't know this guy. do you,
Lovins
Kevin?
says Pad Dad is douche. Lovins is going with Pad Dad, and
Pad
he's my
Dad.
Ted Cruz. So
Yeah, which I mean, we're all against Robin Hood, so
I mean,
What?
the fuck.
We're all on the same side here.
Yeah.
I feel like Pad Dad's giving some definite damage, but the girl's gotten out. She now lives with sister-in-law.
Mhm.
Wait, sister-in-law?
aunt.
The arbitrary aunt.
Aunt.
That also
true, the
that
daughter
hates
did get out.
that hates the dad.
Yeah.
But that
So
doesn't
Dad
change
knows
the dad.
Still
that the
is an
dad is
asshole,
Yeah.
though. Like,
Shithead.
just because the problem is fixed doesn't mean that he's gotten any redemption from it.
No. He doesn't have redemption, but I still think breaking rule number 1 is worse.
Here's the thing for me, and I'll put it at this. The thing for me is that it is all intention, okay? While Pad Dad is a fucking douchebag asshole.
So
in
bad.
his mind,
No.
His sexist mind.
He is doing
terrible mind.
the correct thing because he believes his son is
better.
Better college dick. I don't know. Whatever the fuck.
He has a penis. He is better.
The cousin is knowingly blackmailing his family.
He also believes he's doing it for her own good.
That's what he said. That's not true,
what he
though.
said,
We all
but that's
know
all
that's
we
not
have
true.
to go on.
We all know that's not true. You don't just stumble upon an OnlyFans.
You don't just stumble upon an OnlyFans.
You don't just get one.
You don't just accidentally put your credit card information to screenshot your cousin's naked photos on the internet.
Well, he said that he signed up for like an account real quick and then deleted it.
The best part
No,
is
he didn't.
He saw somebody.
He had to pay for those.
He
paid for
saw
those nudes.
somebody who he
They got the
thought
nudes.
was his cousin, and then bought the subscription.
You guys are really holding that
Even if
above
it wasn't
Pad
his
Dad.
cousin, like it looked like his cousin, right? And he looked at it.
Exactly. And he was like, oh, I want to
And
see more.
He said,
so
I
much
need
more
further
that
investigation.
he had to pay. And he was like, yes, I got her.
I don't think that I can break from Pad Dad on this.
I want to know what the chat feels.
Yeah, chat.
I'm
Lovins,
anyone.
I feel like you're being swayed right now. Hold strong, sir.
Jockeying for my...
hold.
I mean, he spent money, but it's
you
also,
can't-
a good investment if you're into that sort of thing because there's more than just her. I'm not saying
He
I
already-
invest in it.
Yeah, but
He
paid
already
for
had
her
one, Kevin.
specifically.
He already had an account to stumble upon hers. Then
Lovin says Pad Dad is still a douche. and
Loving
is
so
the
with
king.
Pad Dad. Fenton, what do you think? He's
Fenton's
pissed he
saying-
had to pay. I mean,
Yeah.
we're all pissed we have to pay. Like, I'm
Man.
pissed I have to pay for Disney Plus. Like, come on.
Gotta
what are
pay
you
the
paying
man,
for?
and not
Disney
me.
Plus.
Okay, just making sure.
We got another one
paying
for
for your
Pad
cousin?
Dad.
Got Pad Dad.
I mean, just
Yeah, I
So
guess you know
bad.
what.
think
although-
about the abuse he's giving to his child. He's saying,
fucking up
I
his
won't
child.
buy you tampons and sanitary stuff
Sucks.
because what was it?
All right.
Like he thought that her doing dance and what was it? Singing chorus
Or
aren't legitimate extracurricular activities.
and then she's got to pay
And
more,
he's
so
making
she's
her
got to do
cook,
more
he's
chores.
making her clean, he's not buying
But
her.
You know what?
There's too much abuse there.
To be fair, you make an excellent point. Like,
Yeah.
at one side it's your father, and the other time it's like your asshole cousin.
Yeah, then
Like-
you just fucking block and never invite to any
Everybody's got an
family events
asshole
ever
cousin.
again.
Yeah.
Some of us
Yeah.
even have really creepy asshole cousins.
Hey.
I may have one of those.
You sure do.
I,
I vote Pad Dad.
you know what?
I vote Pad Dad.
I feel like that's the thing. Like, what are you doing as a parent if you're not providing essentials for your children? Is that
That's
not
true.
your only job? Is to
Encouragement.
It's pretty
provide
bad. It's pretty bad.
essential living necessities for your children.
That's true.
That is your only technical job as a parent. And you can't even do that correctly.
Mhm.
Yeah, we gotta find some snow pants.
I think it's Pad Dad.
Long live Pad Dad. I mean, like, not really, but,
Yeah, I don't know. OnlyFans cousin was a close second, but I guess you've all swayed me. This is, I
Yeah.
mean, we could just burn them all, both at the stake.
Burn 'em
It'll
all,
be fine.
yeah.
Burn them all.
Yeah.
It's great.
Pad Dad moves on.
To
Now.
You live again, Pad Dad.
Pad Dad actually moves on to next week.
To next week.
That's
To-
right.
To next week. Wait a minute. What? New announcement?
Guys, I've run the numbers.
Oh,
we can
so you're
do
good
this
at that.
every week. and still not run out of assholes.
We have
God
so
bless
many
America.
assholes.
Say, this
to
is a
look at.
world full of assholes. Some are big, some are small, some are juicy, some are tight. Just saying.
Ooh.
Never mind. I won't. I'm gonna keep that thought quiet.
You do that, Kevin.
But yes, we've been having so much fun with this show and so much fun hanging out with all you guys every week that we're going to start taking this show to a weekly schedule. That's not to say that we probably won't miss a few weeks here and there, but the game plan right now is we've got Brain Wreck every Wednesday night,
Every Wednesday.
8:30 to 9:30 Eastern. We're going to be doing this show every Thursday night,
Every
10 p.m.
Thursday.
to 11 p.m. Eastern.
Maybe a little extra.
Maybe a little extra depending on what we got going on for that week. It's a little bit earlier for us on the central.
We all hope they stay tight, Levins.
We all stay tight.
Stay
Stick
I mean,
around.
on this show, unfortunately, we get some gapers, but it makes the world go round.
If you're not already, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, follow whatever platform you're watching us on, whatever social media platform you use frequently. We're on them all. You can see the rolling scroller up there in the top corner. And be sure to ring the bell if you can, so you get the notification on when we're going live every week. But yes, Don't Be an Asshole, the official title of this show now, every Thursday
Don't
night.
be.
Moving
New
forward.
theme song next week, I swear to Christ.
New theme song.
No, don't do it.
Don't
Put your
do it.
hand down,
Don't.
Kevin.
Kevin,
don't.
Put it down.
don't,
Don't.
don't,
Don't.
He doesn't have it
Kevin.
ready. It's fine.
It's good. It's good. You missed your window, Kevin.
It's over.
I'm so excited to get to do this again next week. Not this part.
More of this.
And a
Next week.
special Valentine's Day episode.
In a few weeks.
Themed episodes coming up. Wait, hang on. Wait, when's Valentine's Day?
We've got two more episodes before. We've got one more episode before Valentine's Day episode. Don't you worry.
Sounds good.
But we do have a special little treat, if you would.
Well, for this week. Thanks for watching, folks. I'm Kevin.
Bye.
I'm Stacey.
I'm Blakely K.
I'm Jason X.
We'll catch you later.